Tawanchai employed an anti-kicking strategy to subvert the most dangerous part of Superbon's game. He marched forward with raised knees to ensure that he was always in a position to defend kicks. These also served to make the opponent worried about his teeps, which have been an important part of Tawanchai's arsenal historically. Superbon maintained a bladed stance to promote weight transfer and hip rotation for his kicks, while Tawanchai's stance was more narrow, making it easier for him to quickly raise his knees up to check. One disadvantage of this approach is that it can make you more vulnerable to your opponent's linear kicks, and Superbon tried to spear the body while his opponent was on one leg. However, Tawanchai could quickly shift his stance while stepping backward to take steam off the teeps. Tawanchai tried to bait kicks out of Superbon so that he could deal with them on his own terms. Here he steps forward and feints his own kick, knowing that Superbon will respond in kind. While Superbon's foot slides just above the raised knee, notice how Tawanchai brings his right arm down and behind the kick. He was getting the timing and distance on Superbon's kicks down so that he could start catching them. Just a few moments later, Tawanchai uses a subtle foot feint to draw out another kick. As Superbon hops forward to set up his kick, Tawanchai slides back so that only the foot will land again. Like before, he brings his right arm down, but this time, as Superbon's leg is falling, Tawanchai catches behind the ankle. He's going to move into counter, but he's just a little too far away. So he hops quickly in, drops the leg, and uses the same hand he caught the kick with to load up a leaping right hook. But even before Superbon sets his kicking leg down, he sends a straight right down the pipe to intercept Tawanchai. You would think that since Superbon clearly got the better of this exchange, Tawanchai would abandon this technique. But Superbon's straight right counter didn't change the fact that he was indeed vulnerable after getting his kicks caught. Maybe a minor adjustment could have turned this exchange in Tawanchai's favor. That opportunity came quickly in the second round when Tawanchai baits out Superbon's open side body kick with his own. In the same manner as previously, Tawanchai catches behind the ankle, but this time the distance is just slightly closer than it was before, and this makes all the difference. He again leaps forward into a right hook as Superbon, mimicking the previous exchange, tries to intercept him with a right hand. But this time, Tawanchai's left hook lands simultaneously, hurting Superbon. Because Tawanchai is the one with both feet on the ground, he can quickly follow up with a left cross while Superbon is stunned.
The animations in this breakdown video were created through a process called rotoscoping. I take the original video and import it to the app Flip a Clip, where the video is divided in separate frames. Then I create a layer on top of the original footage where I can trace over it. I do this for each frame, carefully tracing each fighter. This video had a total of 379 frames that needed to be traced over. I typically start with the head, then work my way down. You'll notice that the quality of the frame is heavily pixelated. That is done on purpose, so it's easier to trace over the fighter. This is the real-time drawing of one frame. Once I've finished tracing each frame, I remove the original video by hiding its layer. What you're left with is the animation which matches real human movement. This takes a lot of time. For more of these rotoscoped breakdowns, make sure to subscribe below and hit that like button. To see the real-time 9-hour drawing of this project, go to this video here.